Hey guys, COVEN Produktions here. Welcome back to Dear Esther. Now this is part 4, and it should be the last part. So, let's just finish this game and see what the mystery behind this game is. Now, I have been looking at the achievement list, and let me show you. Trigger all voiceover points. I'm guessing the voiceover points add a lot more to the story, so I did miss a bit of it, so yeah, that was my fault. I do apologize for that, but oh well. And the piano starts up again. I wonder who's playing the piano. That's what I want to know.
I sat here and watched two jets carve parallel white lines into the sky. They charted their course, and I followed them for 21 minutes until they turned off near Sanford and were lost.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I go this way,
If I were a
so
gull, I would
I go
abandon
the
my
other
nest
way.
and join them. I would starve my brain of oxygen and suffer delusions of transcendence. I would tear the bottom from my boat and sail across the motorways until I reached this island once again.
I still want to know what these markings are. Anything? Nope. Oh. I wonder if I go there. That's what I want to know. The last chapter is called The Beacon, if I'm correct. No, I just want to see. There's also an achievement for drowning, so I'm just going to do that real quick.
Come back.
There we go. That should be an achievement. Yep. 50 G's. Drown once. Oh, I could have done it all like poetically and like going off of here. Oh well. I didn't notice that. I have to say the water looks very nice in this dim lighting. Can I go this way? Oh, I can. I should have gone up there with the lights, but meh. Let's see if there's anything over here. Just the lone candle. This would have been a good space to do it. Oh well. Sorry if I sound tired. I kind of woke up early. I had to take my dog to the vet today. And by the time this video's live, would have been quite a few weeks or even like a month since my dog went to the vet.
Dear Esther, I find each step harder and heavier. I drag Donnelly's corpse on my back across these rocks, and all I hear are his whispers of guilt, his reminders, his burnt letters, his neatly folded clothes. He tells me I was not drunk at all.
Wait, was Donnelly the one that killed my wife? Oh. Hold on. I'm just going to backtrack a little. I feel like I missed something. I don't know why I said it like that. But because of those photos at those candles, I think there might be some over here. Unless... No. There was some back here. There has to be. There has to be. Yep. Yeah, I'm completely missed this. What is it? It's the paint. Excuse me. Whoa, hiccups. Whee! I apologize if you hear the clicking of my controller. I have it pretty far from my mic, so you shouldn't hear it. But, you know, sometimes my controller ends up... Sorry, my controller ends up closer to the mic than I want it to be, so... again, I don't have the greatest microphone in the world. I'm going to be working on changing that. Ooh, what's over here? Yeah. Newspaper. No. That's a defibrillator. And that's some gauze and... Okay. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, I'm just gonna stand here for a second, and for this particular part, I'm gonna turn up the game volume once I stop talking. Let's just listen to the sound of the environment. Just the wind and the water. It's beautiful. Such a calming sound. If you were to just close your eyes and listen. It's so calming. You can almost meditate to this sound. All right. Just, whoa. Oh, God. Wow. I was really focusing there. I actually legitimately closed my eyes and was focusing on the sound, and that was very relaxing. This game is very relaxing, but there is still some creepy atmosphere to it. Kind of like that static that just happened for a second. Okay, so there's nothing else here. Also, if you're wondering why sometimes I will just like stop for a second and then I'll continue moving, it's because whenever I record, for some reason my TV gets darker than it usually is. So I have to look at my capture, like my capturing software, to see where I am, because the screen that I have my capturing software on is a lot brighter than my TV, so I can see where I am and where I'm going when I don't want to turn up the brightness. Motherfucker. And so if you're wondering why I'm not yelling like I do when I not like I do when I play horror games such as Layers of Fear, it's because I'm not home alone. Because I still live with my parents. I cannot scream when I get scared and yell at the top of my lungs like I do when I do Layers of Fear. I do that when I'm alone, which is a few times a week. So that's when I do horror games, is when I'm alone. I'll just record them.
He'd stopped for farewell drinks earlier, but had kept a careful eye on his intake. You could hear the sirens above the idling traffic.
But yeah, that's why. Ooh, music's starting up again. I think. I don't know. Is it? Yes. Maybe. Probably.
From here,
Now he's talking
I
again.
can see my armada. I collected all the letters I'd ever meant to send to you, if I'd have ever made it to the mainland, but had instead collected at the bottom of my rucksack, and I spread them out along the lost beach. Then I took each and every one, and I folded them into boats. I folded you into the creases, and then, as the sun was setting, I set the fleet to sail. Shattered into 21 pieces, I consigned you to the Atlantic, and I sat here until I'd watched all of you sink.
Okay. That's interesting. I'm pretty sure we go this way. No, actually we don't. What? I cannot... I can make out some of the words. Ugh, I am tired. I should probably go sleep. What? On a sudden, a light from heaven shone around him, and he fell to the ground. That's it? Huh. I'm telling you, this game could have been very creepy super easily. Literally, all the developers would have to have done, like, you could still have the narrative, you know, like the thing, but to make it even eerie and creepier, you know, from each area, it's just have like hidden creatures. Like over there, you could have a creature. Over here on these things, you could have something. You could have something standing in the water. Like you could easily do that. I kind of wish you would make a horror edition of this game. It would do so well. You're alone on this gigantic island seeing ruins of where someone was and lived there. So, like, it could easily be a horror game. But still find it
A sound of torn metal, teeth running over the edge of the rocks, a moon that casts a signal. As I lay pinned beside you, the ticking of the cooling engine, and the calling from a great height, all my mind as a bypass.
I don't remember what I was saying. Because, whoa, I feel tired. My head hurts. I need to sleep more. But like I said, I woke up early because I need to take my dog to the vet. There is someone there. I'm not crazy, am I? Probably am. But no, there's someone there. Is that death? Who is that? Okay, now the hair on my body is sticking up because I was legitimately not expecting that.
I've begun my voyage in a paper boat without a bottom. I will fly to the moon in it. I've been folded along a crease in time, a weakness in the sheet of life. Now you've settled on the opposite side of the paper to me. I can see your traces in the ink that soaks through the fiber, the pulped vegetation. When we become waterlogged and the cage disintegrates, we will intermingle. When this paper aeroplane leaves the cliff edge and carves parallel vapor trails in the dark, we will come together.
Wait, where's the figure? I'm not crazy, there was a figure. Hold up. That was a figure, right? Right? That I'm not crazy. I'm pretty sure that was a figure. I could backtrack to see if the thing that I saw was still there, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure that was a figure, but the figure's not there anymore. Whoa.
If only Donnelly had experienced this, he would have realized he was his own shoreline, as am I. Just as I am becoming this island, so he became his syphilis, retreating into the burning synapses, the stones, the infection.
What's with the color change?
Returning to my car afterwards, hands still shaking, and a head split open by the impact. Goodbye to tearful aunts and traumatized uncles. Goodbye to the phenomenal. Goodbye to the tangible. Goodbye, Wolverhampton.
Hold up. I apologize for that, but I have turned off my notifications. They are legitimately turned off. I shouldn't have gotten an invite. I will be right back. And I'm back. Turns out there's an option to turn off specifically party invite notifications. I didn't know that. I apologize. So let's get back into the game now, shall we?
Goodbye, Sanford. Goodbye, Cromer. Goodbye, Damascus. This cliff path is slippery in the dew. It is hard to climb with such an infection. I must carve out the bad flesh and sling it from the aerial. I must become infused with the very air.
The fuck does that mean? And so I do want to apologize for swearing a lot. I know I could have easily have done this without swearing, but I want to make some family-friendly content without swearing, so, you know, I gotta work on that. Man. And now I ascend the mountaintop. Look at all the candles. The moon. Listen to the wind and the violins. Look at the water splashing on the rocks below. Look at the wind moving the plants. Look at the beacon light, the blinking light.
A gull perched on a spent bonnet, sideways, whilst the sirens fell through the middle distance and the metal moaned in grief about us. I'm about this night in walking, old bread and gull bones, old Donnelly at the bar gripping his drink, old Esther walking with our children, old Paul as ever, old Paul. He shakes and he shivers and he turns off his lights alone.
Okay. Man, the wind is strong as hell. Here. I think I hear the faintness of a violin, but the wind is drowning it out so much.
passing, I will send news to each and every star. Dear
Okay, I
Esther,
think we're done.
I have burnt my belongings, my books, this death certificate. Mine will be written all across this island. Who was Jakobsen? Who remembers him? Donnelly has written of him, but who was Donnelly? Who remembers him? I have painted, carved, hewn, scored into this space all that I could draw from him. There will be another to these shores to remember me. I will rise from the ocean like an island without bottom, come together like a stone, become an aerial, a beacon, that they will not forget you. We have always been drawn here. One day the gulls will return and nest in our bones and our history. I will look to my left and see Esther Donnelly flying beside me. I will look to my right and see Paul Jakobsen flying beside me. They will leave white lines carved into the air to reach the mainland, where help will be sent.
And I jumped. Okay. Huh? Okay. What? What? What is happening? Wait. That was a shadow of a bird. Am I a bird now? I'm a bird now.
Come back.
What? What? That's how it ends? I jump off a fucking tower and just turn into a fucking bird? Guess. Thank you guys for watching. See you next video. Probably be a different game. But yeah. COVEN Produktions out.